The problem I decided to tackle for this competition is that there's currently no easy way to view large amounts of the crime incidence data in a meaningful way. The current viewing methods only show pinpoints on a map, which is fine for small ranges of data, but when you want to view multiple years worth of data to see patterns, all you get is tens of thousands of these pinpoints and no way to interpret them. To solve this, I created an app for iOS devices, which also works on iPhone, but I'm going to be showing it to you on iPad. When you open up the app, you're going to be greeted with this tutorial screen. We're going to skip that since I'm going to be walking you through the app. And then you're going to be asked if you want to allow your location. I'm going to hit don't allow for now. The first thing that you're going to be shown is the map screen, and this is where you're going to view all your data, which is loaded onto the map depending on what you choose. Down here is the scale. As you can see, blue would be the most amount of crimes and yellow is the least. Right now we have 3,400 crime reports loaded, but let's see what we want to change. This is where you can filter your data and you can choose between the map type, either satellite or standard. This is where you're going to select your start date. It goes all the way back to 2009, which is where the data begins. But for now, we're going to change it to 2016 since this app excels in large amounts of data, and then we're going to leave it to 2018. And this is where you can select your crime type if you want to look at only a specific type of crime. Right now, we're going to leave it all for the max amount of data. And for max radius, this is where you're going to change your amount of detail you get on the map. So a smaller radius will have a lot more blocks, but you'll be able to get a smaller frame on the map. So we're going to change that to smaller. And then you hit apply. And it's going to download the data that you selected and view it. If you were to try to select this date range on one of the current viewing methods, it would actually error and tell you that you selected too much data. As you can see, it loaded just fine, and the scale down here will tell you that this is where most of the crime reports are happening, and then yellow would be the least, so up here kind of. As you can see, we loaded over 32,000 reports as well, just from the beginning of 2016. So you can definitely load a lot of data, and it doesn't take very much time. I can see this being used for both the Buffalo police and the residents of Buffalo. The police can use it to see which areas have the most crime incidents easily and allocate their patrol cars in a more efficient manner. As for the residents of Buffalo, they can use this to get an idea of where most crimes are taking place. But I also have another feature that they would find useful, which is the recent reports screen. This screen shows all the crime incidents that have taken place recently. This is updated daily, which can serve as a quick way for residents to see what's happening in the city if they don't have time to watch the news. Up here is the help screen button, so if you want to see the help screen again, you can do that. That's about it for the app, but if you want to download it to try it out yourself, you can actually just go to the App Store on any iOS device, search up Buffalo Crime Reports, and it'll be the first app that shows up. Thanks for watching.